Hi everyone, it's Rosemary Maris from Rosemary Maris Art. I thought I'd do an update on my monthly journals that I'm doing. I've just done June and I've just decorated July, ready to write in. Sometimes I do the decorating as I go along, which I did in this one, so there's not many pages written in, but this one I've done it all at the beginning. So what I use when I journal are these from Finnabair, Words You Need, and there's pages of these beautiful photos and quotes. There's lots of them. As you can see, I've used a few. And then what I've used in this July one are these, I've got 2 packets of these botanical Tim Holtz ideology things called Layers, Botanical and Layers, and they're just amazing. Because I'm doing 12 journals, I got 2 packets. The other thing I've used in this one is pages from this book. So they've got the month on them. This is next month, August, and they're just stunning. So I've used some as pictures, I've used some as double pages, and then the extra ones I can tear up and use as backgrounds. I've also used as pages from this book, The Illustrated Encyclopedia of Butterflies, Dr. John Feltwell. Oh, I bet he felt well when he was photographing all these butterflies. He wouldn't feel so well now I'm tearing it up. So some of the image I've used just like that, or just like this, or these ones here that they're just the right size for a tag. So it's got some beautiful illustrations in that book. So I'll quickly show you the June one. Just move this out of the way. This is Tim Holtz paper wallflowers. I keep calling it wallpaper, but it's wallflowers. Stunning stuff. So this is one of the pages out of that little book. There's some, this is from Cheryl Hall, who sent me some beautiful things which are in this book. There's a little tag there. Yeah, so you can see this is the little prompt down here, and this is what I've written. So this is what it looks like when it's written in. This is a napkin, and then I drew one of the leaves there. This one is a double tag that clips onto the side, so I can write in that. I like to think of these guys as the entomologists. I don't know actually whether I've shown you this before, but it's just a quick flip through. A couple of little books that I made. Again, this is paper that Cheryl sent me. Beautiful coffee dyed paper, which I don't do. And then to keep this as 2 pockets, I just put that little clip on it with a bit of string on it. Some stamping. Some little tucks. This is from the wallflower paper. This is from another nature book I have. That's from that little book. I'll just flip through this one quickly because I think I might have shown it to you before. Oh, these are from napkins. I think that was Cheryl as well. Thank you, Cheryl. Some little, I made these a while ago. I've got a tutorial on how you make these. They're actually see-through. Then this is what Cheryl sent me, this beautiful tag. It's just gorgeous. So I've used that by gluing 2 lots of the paper together. Oops. These are from stickers. And this is another tag from Cheryl, which is just gorgeous. This lace is stunning. So I thought I'd just show you that because I don't think the tags were in it before. Oh, there's a little metal butterfly. I need to put that on somewhere. So I'll just go through the one I've just finished. Been working on it for about a week, on and off. Again, this is the Tim Holtz wallflower paper. A couple of tags I've made. You see how those just make, and this is handmade paper with leaves in it. But they're just right for tags. And then that handmade paper, I cut some of the leaves out, put on there a bit of sari silk. A lot of these papers in here are scraps. These are all Tim Holtz stuff. So there's a little, oh, this is one of the pages that I made into like a little pocket. There's a couple of little tags on, a bit of washi on the back. This again was some paper from Cheryl that she coffee dyed for me because I've never tried it. Bit of antique music paper there. Here's some of the pages. I actually strengthened them at the back here with washi tape so they didn't split when I sewed them in. And what I do with washi tape is I always put glue on it. This is lovely paper. This is a new pack I have. I've just found this company, Hackney & Co. And this one's called the Herbarium. Absolutely stunning paper. Beautiful. Oh, and some of those cards there, I've cut them out and used them in the book as well. And then I'll show you the other side. Oh, they're stunning. So you can use either side of them. And I've been using this, where is it? This writing one as background with the antique music paper. Here, that's what reminded me. Little tag here with a couple of other little tags on it. So cute. A little bit of washi on that one. And these are from that ephemera pack from Tim Holtz, or the butterflies are. Again, that's from Cheryl. And here's some pages from that little book that I've cut the white off, and I really like it like that. So when I use it in my other journals that are coming up, I'll cut the white off. And then there's some stamps that I just found in my stash and went, oh, they go quite nicely in here with the insects and the trees. And there's some of those little cards, which are just beautiful. That one's Herbarium. I've got another one that's called The Riverbank. And then there's another one that I want to get, but it's out of stock. It's called In the Woods. This is a page from that butterfly book. There's one I stuck down from the little book. Another page. Oh, they nearly match. Another one from Cheryl. See how that looks lovely behind. Oh, a bit shiny. It's that, I just ripped it and then antiqued it. These little books here are made from a couple of paper bags. So what you do is, the paper bag's that size, like that, and all you do is fold it and glue it, makes a pocket there, and it makes a pocket here. And of course it makes a pocket here with some of the pages in that I'll have to go through and see if I've shown you how to make these. If not, I'll do a video on how to make them. I've just reinforced them with washi tape at the top because that's only the paper bag, whereas this has got card on it, so it's stronger. You don't want it tearing as you put things in and out. And then this is an envelope that I actually made from that butterfly book from the index papers at the back. So that's quite pretty. And then inside I made a couple of journaling cards with just plain paper on the back. And it's got one of my favourite paper clips on it. Look at that. Ooh, I love them. They're from a shop here called Officeworks. That's a bit of washi tape I made, homemade washi tape. There is a video, if you go to my channel, which is Rosemary Maris Art, then right down the bottom, because it's one of the first videos I made, there's a tutorial on how to do this. Again from Cheryl. And here's some of that beautiful paper that I've made a little journaling card. And these were in the Tim Holtz pack. And I thought, oh, they go nicely with the daisies. Again, this page is just the other side of the page, which I've turned into a pocket, but I've reinforced it here because it has this little book that goes in it. See, look how beautiful that is. Gorgeous. And then with the other side of the page, this I cut out of silver paper, silver card, and I did it with oops, a bit shiny. I did it with alcoholics on top, so it's all different colours, which I thought went quite nicely. It's another piece of the paper. Some little ephemera things from the wall flower paper. Some washi tape, again Tim Holtz washi tape. I love, 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 love it. And a little pocket with some tags in, a little bit of antique music paper. And this is that handmade paper with the leaves in it. And then I did a little thing, a little tuck spot here with a butterfly, just by gluing along here and then putting 2 dots of glue there. I thought I might have to put some brads in there to keep it down, but at the moment it's keeping it down quite well. I used this, oops, art glitter glue, which seems to be really strong. And then it's got a little thing, I covered it with some paper so I can write on it. And again, this is the Tim Holtz wallflower. It was just a strip that I found in books. I went, oh, I'll use that. This is his stuff as well. This was torn out of, I used a paper pad that was this, and I used the pages, and then I had these strips that are this wide left over, and I quite like this rough edge. So I just inked it a little bit and used it as background. That's a bit of sari silk. And some more paper. And a little coin purse. Oh, I can get my things out. And it's got this little tag in it. Oh, I might put something else in there. That's not very much, is it? And at the back here, I haven't done them yet, but I'm going to make some big tags. They're over here. They should be dry now. So there's this one, but I was putting writing paper on the back. So they're going to sit in there like that. I think I had another one somewhere that's smaller that's going to go in the front there. Don't know where that is. But there you go. Hope that you find inspiration in these two. And, of course, writing in them. It's going to last me for years. So I've got them in a big box over there that I store them in. Also what I've done is I've got some new drawers, which I got from IKEA. And this one is monthly journals. So I've popped everything in there that used to be on my table of things that I'll use because it's every month. So there's offcuts of paper and stuff, there's patterns, there's some more little books that I've made for another journal. There's labels, there's the paper bags that I used. So there's all sorts of things in here. Just a little idea for you too. When I come across things, I pop them in here, because then they're easy to find. And I thought, oh, I might use that, because I just bought these dies, and I thought I might use those as well. Okay, so hope you found that interesting. Oh, and this little book, I love it. The Observer's Book of British Birds. They're black and white on one side and coloured on the other. And they're just the right size for tags and things. They do another one of butterflies as well. I found these the other day, which I thought would go quite nicely. Or they're for a steampunk one, because some of them are steampunk and some of them are botanical, because I like a change. Bye.